Sandy, 100th win with the Liberty. I mean, what does it mean for you to reach this milestone?
Oh, is it? Really? Okay.
Brian just tweeted it, so.
Yeah, oh, yeah, really? Brian's got everything there. I'm like, okay, that's good. Yeah, no, like, obviously, it's a great organisation to be coaching for, and to get 100 wins, and this is my 4th year, that means I have a pretty good team, and we've been winning, so a lot more wins to go.
Leo, can you kind of like walk me through what happened in the third quarter? Just how Dallas
what
was
happened?
able to get within 3.
I mean, it's no news that we struggle a little bit when we come out of the halftime. I feel like they were a little more aggressive on both ends of the floor, and just making it really hard for us to get into our stuff. They were in our jerseys. They were pushing wherever they could, so it was really hard for us to execute, and we just kind of let that carry us away from being aggressive.
And despite that 12-2 run that they had in the third, I mean, they still struggled to keep a consistent rhythm offensively. What do you feel like was the key to kind of disrupt that and keep them out of sync?
Me or
Yes.
anybody?
I'll let you answer it. You just answer it.
I feel like I'm the coach here.
No, go ahead.
They're a young team, so I feel like we have more experience than them. So we know the game is a game of runs. So they went on theirs, and then we kind of fought back. Luckily, we have really experienced players that make big plays in the right moments, and that's what we relied on.
And Coach, what do you think, or what stood out to you about the team's just overall collective effort? The fact that they moved the ball so smoothly and just their dominance inside the paint overall.
You're talking about our team?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just want to check first. Look, I think that's when we're at our best when we're playing that way and we're getting stops. We're a defensive first team, and they exploited us a little bit, but we found our composure and got back being more connected. There were some wide open looks for them. And then that helps us on the other end because, we space the floor and we've got really smart players and we have good size. So when you have a player like Meesseman and John Quell Jones, it kind of helps, get the ball inside, but also create the last play of the game when JJ got her open 3 was an inside-outside attack. So that's a luxury that we have. And, we always kind of preach playing the right way, play together as a team and good things will happen.
And last one from me, Coach. I mean, Emma, she hasn't been with this team for very long, but her impact has been, very impactful to say the least. What does she bring on both ends of the floor that just makes such a huge difference? Yeah,
she's such a great acquisition. How do you say that word?
Acquisition.
Yeah, say that one. Okay, can't get it out. Can't think straight. But look, she's one of the best players in the world. So for her to add into what we already do, and with one practice, not much time together and 3 games, you just see how smart she is as a basketball player, but also how skilled. And I think, obviously being international, just the love, just the way how she sees the game and how the game should be played and how simple it is if you play it in the right way. And, almost a triple-double today. So she was very impactful for us.
We'll go over to Zoom with Miles.
I've got 2 here, one for Leo, one for Emma. Leo, you guys were cutting really well at times tonight. You had 11 assists on 11 made baskets in the first quarter alone. But I wanted to ask you about that first score of the third quarter. JJ's behind the back dime that you were able to convert. Can you take me through how you saw that play develop?
Well, I think they took us out of our initial action, and it was just cutting. I didn't even expect the ball. And JJ threw that. She has thrown that in the past, and she was really mad when I didn't catch it. So I made sure to catch it and put it in.
Thank you. And Emma, I wanted to ask you about the end of the third quarter because so much of what Leo was talking about was Dallas upping its intensity. But then at the end, Marine comes off the bench and scores 8 straight for you to end that third quarter. What did you see from her from an energy perspective that was able to stretch that lead again for you?
Of Marine?
Mm-hmm. Marine.
This is the first time for me playing with her. I've played her a lot of times, so I know what she's capable of. So just, having confidence in her, to put that shot in. And, I'm still trying to get to know her a little bit on the court. But it just helps that I've seen already what she can do on the court because it's always against us. So she gave us big minutes today, so I'm proud of her.
We'll go to Jackie.
Hi all. Sandy, I want to start with you and just sort of building off of Miles's question. I mean, you've coached Marine now, I think this is the 3rd season. How, I guess, does this game represent her growth? How she's able to just sort of come on and really give you all a lift this evening.
Yeah, look, Marine's been great for us all season long, especially when she's staying aggressive and not worried about makes and misses, because we know she's going to make more than she misses. She always makes really good decisions there. We've been just giving her as much confidence as we can, and I think Marine feels comfortable, in the system and around these players that she can just go out there and be who she is. And she gives us a great spark off the bench. And, we talked about her even getting the ball more in, as a handler as well, and getting her more in those actions, because she's just, she does have gravitational pull, and she has the ability to find the open person with her passing.
Great. And Emma, for you, obviously you were so efficient in that first half. It looked like you were not going to miss. I'm just curious, you took 3 shots in the second half. What was Dallas doing to, I guess, make it harder, for you to, I guess, get the ball or put it in?
I guess they were more disciplined about how they covered pick and roll and being more aggressive inside too. And I think on top of that, it was us not being aggressive enough, not moving enough, and helping each other get it open. But I think when we moved the ball, we still found other solutions. So it's just up to us. Every quarter is going to be different. Every time we're going to make adjustments on the court. So it's up to us to huddle and pay attention to what they are doing, because I know that we have enough weapons on the court to, answer to that.
Thank you.
We'll go to Jeff.
Thank you. Hello. Congrats on the win. Coach, 100 wins for you, but I know you're going to give that credit to your players, so I want to ask them about the impact that you've left upon them. So, Leo and Emma, I know it's a small sample size for 2U considering how long Coach Brondello's career is, but what sort of impact has Coach left on you, and how does she inspire you to move forward, even though you haven't spent so long with her so far? What has she done for your career so far?
Great question.
Jeff.
So I just told her on the way to a press conference I was really proud of her for getting the tech today. I think that was needed. So, and it helps.
Didn't help much.
No, it did. She got her backs. And yeah, I mean, I've only played a couple months for Sandy, but so far so good. Now you can just tell that she's been a player and she really understands the process we go through as players. And it's you can just build a good relationship with her because she's a good person and you can always come talk to her. And that just, adds to the basketball stuff, the coaching stuff on the court. So to have that combination is pretty rare.
And Emma, 3 games, what has she done for you?
I've had her in ECAT as an assistant coach.
She knows me.
I don't know how many years.
3?
3?
2
yeah.
3?
But yeah, so I know Sandy as a family person. With her 2 kids, they were always there. And I think as a coach, that's really important for, to show that side too. Because you're away from home, you have to come in every single day, so you want to have a relationship where you can trust your coach, where you feel that she has your back, and that you can be human. You're not just a product on the court. So that's what I love about Sandy, about this staff over here. And the basketball side, obviously, it's 100 wins, so you don't get that for nothing. So just gonna keep going, and she's gonna build her legacy. I don't want to talk about this. Her retirement.
Yeah.
We still have a long way
Not
to
that old.
Appreciate your time and insight. Congrats.
We'll finish with Lucas.
Thanks. Just one for Emma. John Quell took 5 of her 7 shots from 3 today. Obviously made 4. How do you feel like playing? I know you played with her before, but her ability to shoot at that size perhaps makes it easier for you and maybe your teammates to get, themselves going as well.
it does make it easier for us, her being aggressive from the three, but also being an inside player, it makes it so dangerous as a team, you can just move, and she's also smart on top of that. So you can read off of each other. I love playing with JJ, you don't always have that connection between bigs automatically. We've played a couple of times together already, but it's just something that, a chemistry. You just look at each other and you kind of know what she's going to do, or what she knows what I'm going to do. And, it's also cool to see how much she's grown as a leader, like vocal. She's vocal, she talks, and she's showing emotions. So I'm just really happy to be back on the court with her.